If your kids are feeling under the weather, you don't always have to turn to medicine.
On this Wellness Wednesday, Dr. Tiffany Johnson with Healing Touch Chiropractic is here to talk about how to keep your kids drug-free during this winter and spring. Welcome back, Doc.
Yeah, thanks.
So you're talking about like pharma stuff and trying to how to keep them off pharmaceutical type of drugs?
I mean, not really going that far.
Then what,
No.
what are you talking about?
Yes, I am. I'm talking about the immune
okay.
system. Okay. So getting sick and staying sick is not the same thing. So a lot of people will ask me, well, I mean, just with how many people I adjust every week, you know, you're never sick. Well, it doesn't mean that I never get sniffle or I don't feel run down, but my body works differently. It's not obviously about the germ because there's a ton of sickness in my office, just like there is everywhere. But it's about if they stay sick. And so for so many parents, the big thing right now is, well, there's obviously all this respiratory stuff. There's the flu, the GI flu, chronic sinus infections and chronic ear infections. Those are the biggest kid issues. And so I'll say, well, how long has this been going on? And yeah, they've had like 4 ear infections over the last 3 to 4 months. And it seems like he just keeps getting them. Well, if we're treating with antibiotics, they're not just continuing to get them, but they have had it the whole time. And so that's where I talk about the immune system, and what the chiropractic adjustment does to the immune system is very much like the nervous system. Like we talk about gas and brake pedal, right? How many, if you had to recite chiropractic, you could probably just say, as soon as we're stuck in the gas pedal, the body starts to break down, right? Stress takes over. So that has to balance just like the immune system has to balance. It has 2 parts, the TH1 part and the TH2 part. You might kind of like this. I'm a little bit techie or like detailed today. Wow. Yeah. So when that gas pedal is cranked, that's going to decrease the first part of the immune system. And that's the part that comes in. It's like the first responder to a fire, you know? Those guys come in, they get in, get out, and they're done with it. That's what our bodies are supposed to do. So when you get sick and you get a sniffle, your immune system, that initial part is supposed to get in, get out, and get on with it, and then you don't have those symptoms anymore. That's without taking Tylenol and Claritin and Mucinex and antibiotics and Sudafed and all those things, right? We want the body to be able to work on its own. When that initial system tanks, the next system is going to be out of balance, and that's what creates this chronic immune system issue. Because a lot of people will say, well, what does chiropractic have to do with the immune system? Well, the neurology affects the physiology, which then affects the immunity. And so every single adjustment increases neurology, increases physiology, and then gets that body to heal, and then gets the immune system to kick in.
It's like bliss. All right, stick around. Much more coming up with Dr. Tiff right after this.